Hey everybody, it's Neil, and I'm really excited to be back with you guys again. Today, we're going to take a look at a demo that I wrote for a new product in our Mosaic line called Pluck. It's a really cool instrument centering around plucked sources with our Heavyocity kind of special sauce and different layers. Within the engine, it's got a really cool and unique tone. Let's do it. So I started the track out with this really cool patch called Deep Reverse Church. I really like that texture. It's very cool, subtle. Listening through the first time, the vibe is sort of mystery-ish. So the main melody vibe is being played by this part called A Journey to the Soul. Definitely some tension, some kind of mystery. Not really horror, maybe? I don't know. Not important. So if we listen to the two parts together, reverse church, deep reverse church, and A Journey to the Soul. At bar 11, I have this secondary part coming in, sort of a melody counterpoint to the main A Journey to the Soul part. So that is... and it's triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Which felt a little unexpected, but it seemed to work to support my vision for this mystery. And then some other things that are happening are just super subtle damage parts, and ascend our piano. The ascend piano part is a pretty decent amount of the texture in the beginning of this. So the piano is definitely supporting the melody. It is a big part of the melody, but it's working off of the other two parts that Pluck is basically managing and handling. So everything together So the intro, it's, subdued, it's slow, it's, again, this certain vibe that I've created, and the piano is kind of driving the melody initially, but then this waterlogged lands patch comes in and starts to sort of underscore this triplet. It's got a different sound to it. So picking it up from here. So if we take a closer look at this patch, or this snapshot as it were, kind of cool. And again, that part against A Journey to the Soul. It's almost like chimey. Let's take a listen to the individual parts inside of the snapshot. So there's that. It's an auto harp. And then the third channel. Which gives it that rhythmic attack. And it works pretty well. All right, so moving forward into the B section, we changed the feel from the initial triplets into straight sixteenths. So let's take a listen to that. 1, 2, 3. And then we bring the intro melody back in at the end to sort of bookend it, tie it up. In this reverse church, I went really low with that final note, and it's pretty darn cool. That's neat. It's a good contrast next to this waterlogged lands patch. That's how it ends. So let's see what we got going here. There's a new part that comes in. It's an arpeggio, so an arp called Are You There? And it's straight, as in straight sixteenths or straight eighths. 4. Which is kind of neat, so check out the arp. That's just one of the two sounds in here. That's some neat white noise. And together, I said two sounds, but I lied, there's three. That's a cool vibe. So the three together again. It's neat. It's kind of coming in, swelling in. That's what I was trying to say. So with these two parts, again, this whole piece is pretty subtle. I didn't kitchen sink this one. Go figure. These work really well together. There's this subtlety with the 16th note ARP patch that we just looked at, and then this emergency brakes patch or snapshot playing the melody. And on top, I brought back the deep reverse church with long notes swelling. So I like the vibe that creates. You know, you have this deep reverse church, which are these slowly fading in sounds that are very wet, and they kind of trail off and echo while the movement is happening underneath with the Are You There straight ARP. And then the rest of it is some percussion, a kind of continuing line of just this one damage thing. Ascend is doing its work, which has now become supportive, just chord movement. I need some coffee on this one. So when I wrote this section, hold on, pluck. Oh yeah, it's kind of cold, but it's still really good. We have like this sick frickin' machine in the lounge that makes the best espresso ever. You'll have to come try it someday. What the f am I talking about? Anyway, I really like these kind of the chordal movement in this progression, and I wrote that first and then started playing with other ideas from Pluck to sit on top of it. So we have our resolution here. Wow. Why wasn't I a singer? Okay, and also we haven't talked about this, but this other part is from Intimate Textures, our kind of quartet, smaller string chamber vibe. So many words. Just playing long notes. I thought it sounded pretty against the piano. And that is just cellos playing this texture called shutters, but it's pretty effective with the piano, and then the other layers from Pluck on top. Whoa, that was like Bobby Brady. The other layers on top, I did it twice in a row. That never happens. We have to keep that. More coffee. I digress. Let's get back to the piece. So the whole thing in this section, everything unmuted, sounds like this. So that is the piece that I wrote. Again, pretty subtle, but vibey and cool, at least in my opinion. I was a little pressed for time and wrote this quickly and wanted to go for this kind of cool vibe, which I think worked, and hope you guys will check it out. All right, so that's my demo for Mosaic Pluck. Thank you for tuning in and watching. And as always, I need to remind you to click like and subscribe to our Heavyocity channel so you get all the latest and greatest news coming from us. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.